I think when we're discussing about who probably was the best player for Portugal, we couldn't come up with a name. You know, we threw one, Pepe, Vitinha, and then this and that, and Mendes, who was excellent with the first goal also overlapping. So when you have 6-7 top performers, and you win 3-0, 2-0 up, you can sit back and wait for the other team. Perfect scenario for Portugal.
The official man of the match was Bernardo Silva. Of course, he was on the score sheet, and there were 3 very important goals that secure the group. Ash, you pleased with that? Bernardo Silva is certainly one of those top performers that Sunil was alluding to.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, comes up with the goods in the big games at the right times. This could have been a little bit of a banana skin before the game. It's certainly the way that Turkey approached it as well. We thought there was going to be a bit more conservative, maybe trying to plot for the next game, the final game. But scoring the goals at the right time is always fantastic. Obviously, this was the big mistake, and you could probably say this was a big turning point in the game, because this one doesn't go in, then it obviously gives Turkey something to chase. So I think that was a real killer blow for Turkey at that time.
You could see even the cameraman wasn't ready for that. Such was the surprise of that own goal. But this was the goal that wrapped it all up 10 minutes into the second half. Did anyone expect this? Well, I don't think even Bruno Fernandes did, but Ronaldo playing the ball, Fernandes tapping it in, and that wraps up Group F. And you can see confirmation there. Portugal have qualified, and they have won that group, of course, on head-to-head. There's no way Turkey can catch them now. So 6 points for Portugal, Turkey on 3, Czech Republic and Georgia still alive on 1 point. So Turkey, if they can get a result in their final match day, they will go through to the next stage of the competition. But that group still well and truly alive. For now, though, it's time for our change maker of the day.
Nuno Mendes forward, just in behind Vitinha, great chance, 1-0. It is about to change, because Portugal break the deadlock. Bernardo Silva
couldn't get anything on it in terms of taking it away from the direction of Silva, right into his path, and he's not going to miss from there.
Yeah, the ball diverting there of Kukçu, just in behind Ronaldo, and the first to react to the opportunity, Bernardo Silva guiding it home past Bayındır.
Changemaker of the match, Bernardo Silva there. When he scores, Portugal win. It's the 12th time that that's taken place. And he is really their lucky charm. There's no doubt about that. One of the top players in world football, let alone only this very talented Portugal squad. But still, no surprises. He's a fantastic player and gets his goal.
Yeah, especially in this modern era. We talk so much about high-speed running, sprints, a big body, strong, physical. And you look at this magician. I mean, none of the qualities that we talked about he has, but he just has a pure touch and the sense of a game. He knows his position. He's not the fastest, but he always reaches, even if it's attacking or defending, he reaches the game well. Look how and it's not only once, he has done it so many times for his club. I was seeing one of the interviews of Pep, and he said, no matter where, I'm going to play him, no matter what position he plays, because he has that kind of footballing brains. Top player.
Top player delivered on the big stage again. And well, this Portugal team now with a really interesting final match day to come, because they don't need to do anything in the final match day against Georgia. I'm sure they'll still be keen to continue their winning form, but they can make some change. But today was all about Bernardo Silva and these wonderful number 64 touches, 2 key passes and 100% successful dribbles. He was and is the playmaker of the day, Bernardo Silva. Another fantastic display by he, again, as Portugal confirm themselves as Group F winners. Moving on, our play of the day today, it goes to none other than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a great chance for 3-0, and it's walked home by Bruno Fernandes. Turkey's defence undone 10 minutes into the second half. Ronaldo choosing to set up his teammate, and surely now this match out of reach for Turkey.
Ronaldo assist the play of the day there. Was anyone actually expecting him to pass that?
None of us.
No, I don't think any of us was. We thought
I don't think even Bruno was expecting that, but it was the case. generous Ronaldo today. And you can see now Cristiano Ronaldo has more assists than any other player on record since 1968 in the European Championship. So what that means is that this man is now the top goal scorer and top assist provider in this competition. He's got the same record in the Champions League as well. Most goals, most assists, no introduction required.
I think this means that he is going to go all guns blazing against Georgia as well.
No doubt.
He wants to score, I guess, in that game at least. So,
well, that's an interesting question, Gurpreet, because now Portugal have already qualified. There's nothing to play for from their perspective against Georgia. But Ronaldo will definitely want to get that goal. I expect he starts.
Yeah, me too. And the kind of hunger that this guy has is unmatched, and he still wants to play, still is playing at this level.
All the best for betting against him starting on the game against Georgia.
He'll be sub and they'll bring him on for a penalty.
Yeah. Sunil, you were confident he'd get the goal today. He didn't, but look, he gets this nice assist here. And look, this is a Portugal team that their unity, Ash, has come under question in recent times. There have been reports that it hasn't always been a happy place, but a Ronaldo assist, for me, is a statement.
It is. I was watching him quite close, to be honest, and some of his body language weren't great, but it was more disappointment. You know, if someone didn't find him with the final pass, if the cross didn't come his way, he was waving his arms up and down quite a lot, showing disappointment. But some things like that can creep in a little bit with the team morale. But it looks like it's all sorted because he's not passing that if it's not unsung.
Well, there's still, hopefully for their sake, many more games to come for Cristiano Ronaldo and this Portugal team. There you go, Portugal Group F winners. What that does mean now is that if Germany are to avoid defeat in their next match, Germany, Spain and Portugal will all be on the same half of the draw, potential quarter-final meeting between Germany and Spain, and potentially Portugal in the semi-finals. A long way to go.
Thoughts about Manchester United and Everton? The erstwhile great Manchester United are still seesawing. A draw with Spurs on the 14th of January saw them win 5 straight games, albeit most of them just barely. Then came the awful loss to Fulham on the 24th of February, in which they played a lacklustre game. Then came Sunday's derby, where they lose 1-3 to the current league champions Manchester City, a game where they go a goal ahead, defend brilliantly for 50 minutes, eventually capitulating to the obviously better class of their rival. Regarding the manager Erik ten Hag, there are still many complaints from pundits left and right. The lack of clear sense of direction or style of play, lack or poor quality of man management and constant poor recruitment of players. Since the 25% takeover of Man United by Jim Ratcliffe, it was hoped that Man United will progress to a more successful direction under his watch. Some pundits even think that Ten Hag might even be replaced come next season. Yet the stats show that he did not do too badly. He managed 61 wins in all competitions in his first 100 games, which actually is better record than either Mikel Arteta with 54 and Jurgen Klopp with 50.
Thoughts on Arsenal and Tottenham? If not for that one-week blip where they lost to Aston Villa and bow out of the Champions League, Arsenal have been by far the most impressive team this season. They have the best defensive record. They blow teams away by huge margin of goals, which leave them with the top goal difference, worth a point at least. Even after that week of disappointment, they are now pretty much faultless. It is not their choice, however. They have to be because reigning champions Manchester City have games in hand, which if they win all the remaining games, there is nothing Arsenal can do about it. They will be crowned champions for the 4th consecutive time. But the way Arsenal played this season, it will be a shame if they did not win the Premier League.